In this video, I want to talk to you about learning. And I want to start by asking, when was the last time you tried to learn something new? We now live in a society of perfectionism, but the reality is far from perfection. The reality is that to get things done and grow as people, we have to be fearless about failing, which not many people are nowadays. Despite the fact that learning new things is such an enjoyable part of life, loads of people don't let themselves enjoy this due to a fear of failure. I hope in this video I can try to inspire you with a love of learning. One reason you should try learning new things is that it encourages creativity and experimental thinking. When we're learning new things, it forces us to get thinking in different kinds of ways to our usual way. If you're an IT worker, for example, then creating art is going to be a completely different experience for you. It'll force you to think more openly in more creative ways. It's a much less logical process. Or alternatively, if you're an artist and you pick up programming, it'll push you to be more logical, not any less creative. It forces us to experiment and try new things we've never tried before. I tried to create a video game at some point, and although it never worked out, it taught me a lot about programming and it ended up helping me to think in new ways. It also made me realise that a lot of what we view as logical can actually be quite creative endeavours. Learning new things helps us find things we never knew we might have loved. It gives us a variety of life that we might have never found otherwise. If we're doing the same activities all of our life out of fear of trying something different, we might not discover a lot of our passions. When we're children, we're fearless with trying new things, and that's often what gives us our hobbies for life. But why aren't we exploring learning when we're adults, when we still have many years to live, when we still have many years to find new things that we might love, to find new passions, take new classes, maybe even start an entirely new career? I think we should continue to learn new things, even as grown-ups. Another benefit of learning new things is that learning new things opens opportunities and helps us meet new people. There's many ways this can happen. It can happen through classes, online forums, or even new career possibilities. Learning something new opens up connections, it opens up conversations, even with people who don't also have that hobby. I really believe learning encourages people to connect, which is probably something we could all do with more of, really. One of the most important things about learning, though, is it encourages a love of failing and making mistakes. The reality is that mistakes are a healthy, normal part of life, and we should learn to learn and grow from them, not to fear them. When we're in our childhood, when we're in school, mistakes are an awful thing. Mistakes are deemed as making us failures, making us less good. Because mistakes are tied so heavily to grades, it often makes us grade ourselves as people also. So no wonder in adulthood we fear mistakes. It's in our schooling system, it's in our college system, it's in our work system even. But praising our own successes is far more important than degrading ourselves for our own mistakes. And the reality is mistakes are a necessary part of life. We end up learning more from them than anything else. If there's anything that will teach you not to rub a cat's belly, it's trying to rub a cat's belly and getting scratched. Nowadays, people just don't realise that failing is a part of everyone's lives, and we need to start accepting that failing doesn't make us failures inherently. I would say not trying to do anything at all would make us failures. In fact, I'd say if you're failing, it's a good way to tell you're doing something right. I hope I've inspired a love of learning into you and encouraged you to pick up something new. Even just a small hobby or something that might take out 10 minutes a day of your time can really help you grow as a person. I hope you get creative, make mistakes, fail loads, and then eventually maybe find something you really love doing. The painting in this time lapse is called Stretching the Mind, and I hope this video has encouraged you to try stretch your mind too. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you on the next.